What is up, crits and failures? This is the Critical Fail podcast, bringing you the D&D action you desire right to your ear holes. This episode is brought to you by Matt's Mats. Matt's Mats are the acrylic 1-inch grid system that we make ourselves. We play on them ourselves, and they support us. Go to criticalfail.com, critical with a 1 instead of an L, and check it out. This episode, our party finds themselves down deep in the hole of Quardur Palace and Quardur Mine. They continue to test their friend Shaky, and they continue to go on their adventure. Let's see what happens next in Critical Fail episode 37, Touch Thyself.
Weird thing to have in an underground cave, but okay.
And I'm still the only one that has noticed that I'm holding this?
Yes.
Can I quickly throw it in my bag?
Sure, of course you can.
You son of a bitch. I bought you a sandwich. Way back when.
Hey, you don't even know this cloak exists, so you can't even be mad.
I don't know.
Well, doesn't he have to do a sleight of hand to get it in there?
That's fine.
I did perceive it a 19.
Would you like me to roll my sleight of hand there, Jake?
Sure, let's see.
I think so.
9.
So Liam clearly looks around and shoves a whole bunch of crow feathers into his backpack. As though, oh my god, I'm so happy to find animal parts.
Knowing Liam, I'm going to let that one go.
Nice. Very good. All right. So yeah. The rest of you guys are digging around, and you know, you can't you can't find any real rhyme or reason to why this is the way it is with the garbage thrown around here, other than they seem to just be leaving the statue the hell alone. And yeah, you make your way around. Eventually, you guys do see, oh look, there was a drawer here. You know, as you make your way around to where Liam had cleared away. Outside of that. Yeah, that's all you find on the dais.
So now this room's just full of garbage with
another black door.
With the closed door up on the north side.
Oh. I want to go through the door.
Yeah. So go check out the door.
Yeah.
Okay. So Thornton, you make your way up there. You open the door.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you pop it open and you peek through, and outside you can see the inside of that 8-foot wall continues around. But basically, you just kind of would walk either way right around the building. There doesn't, at least to the north, there doesn't appear to be any way out.
Oh, so this was out back here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you find that out as you open it. Yep.
Like that?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just... All right.
I mean, if there's nothing else here, work our way towards the crypt then?
I guess if there's nothing else going on in here. It was a rather uneventful place to be.
Yeah, nothing real found out at all.
No kidding.
Yeah. Empty. Of all things.
Yeah.
All right.
I am curious what's out that door, though.
The north door?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can go and... So you can
Yeah, I figured we'd just go around the north side and come out and then go.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, you guys all make your way out and head around. Do you go east or west?
I'd say west because there's more room.
Yeah, bigger opening.
It's about the same, but just drew badly. But yeah, okay. So
poorly drawn.
Poorly drawn, but that's fine. Yeah, you come around west and peek around, and sure enough, fairly nothing ornate about the building. The western wall appears to be the western wall of this cavern. Very rough, very naturally formed, rising up into the darkness way above you. Versus the finely made low wall that surrounds this area.
I guess just start heading towards the next building. Do we want to go to the silver building or just skip it over and keep moving?
The silver ones?
Silver, gold, gem, and iron.
It's the big one on the west. Is labeled silver on the map of the 4 large buildings.
Yeah, I'd vote for skipping silver.
So silver's the one we saw I saw the magician guy on. Is that right? The guy throwing... Oh, no, that was on the walls.
That was on the wall of gold.
Gold.
Which
No.
Yeah, which
On gold was the dwarves working, right?
oh yes, I'm sorry.
And the person raining hell down
was on the low wall outside of other.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I guess, yeah. What, do I see anything on silver as we walk by it?
Okay, yeah, so you guys make your way over towards silver. Silver has a perception checks, everybody. Just kind of casual perception checks.
19.
22.
What was
7.
it? 7. Nice. You guys are making your way along, and Shaky visibly kind of relaxes as you walk away from the other area again. And you start making your way east, and the silver building, yeah, right. You walk right by it on the south side, we'll say. There appears to be a double door on the south side of it, and then it runs off into the darkness as you walk past, ostensibly that alley, on either side. It does have a continuation, another just relief sculpture around the outside of dwarven excavators and explorers, and what I mean by that is like dwarves looking through finely tuned telescopes and various things and taking measurements and doing mathematical kind of calculations and kind of plotting some map makers and things like that, relieved across where you can see. The building itself it's got a trickle of water. For those of you who rolled a higher perception check, you kind of notice like a very, very slow moving kind of mossy rivulet of water running down south out from underneath the building, and some of the walls have like moss kind of growing over where they've crumbled a little bit away. That's what you notice about the building on the outside.
I'm good to just keep walking.
You hear like very faintly running water inside.
I don't know. Do we want to investigate this running water stuff?
There's running water?
Inside of the building, we hear running water faintly.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. Let me tell you about what I just heard. Regurgitate DM speak.
Yep.
hey.
So, yeah, it would appear that something is running inside of this. Somebody might have left a tub on or something,
A tub? How
Right.
fancy.
Right. I might be able to finally wash in here.
The thought never
That's
crosses
really
your mind.
No, I never even think about it.
I'm going to try to convince these two or these three now to just keep pushing on, as still being underground is not where I would prefer to be, and I'm just ready to be out of this cave. So one less building of investigation is in my best interest.
You happy moving on, Worth?
There could be giants in there.
It is a big building.
Yeah.
That could be giant.
Water would help sustain them.
If the rest of the party wants to investigate, I will go with the rest of the party.
Now that you know there might be giants.
Just let it be known that I would like to just keep pressing forward and get out of this dark, dreary place.
Noted.
Are we going in?
Check out the building.
So it's basically up to you, Worth, if you want to go inside.
Oh, yeah. I want to check it out.
Okay. Does the rest of the party move on, or are you guys going to go with them?
Oh, we'll go with them. I'm not splitting up the band just yet.
I'll just look in the door at least.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You poke open the door, and a shaft of light pours off of your armor from where you've cast the light spell. And inside, kind of just at the edge of the light spell, deep inside, you see a large fountain artfully crafted to look kind of like a seashell with a figure built into its basin. Looks like a finely built dwarven woman kind of artfully covering herself with her long hair. No beard.
It's my kind of lady.
Unfortunately, the face of the figure has been mutilated beyond recognition by somebody who doesn't know how to work with stone. And the floor is this kind of like finely made black and white checkered marble, but has moss kind of grown over it and mold. And it's kind of Worth, as you poke your head in there, your nose burns from kind of like an allergies kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like just that kind of stagnant-y, watery kind of.
Nope, we're good. We'll go on to the next one.
And just keep moving.
Okay, everybody make a stealth check again.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Natural one.
15.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I'm going to say that
15?
we're just like, nothing in here, guys, and slams the door, and then you guys keep making your way out.
And of course, it echoes throughout the cavern.
Yeah. Yep. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys make your way to the next one, which was gold.
Gold.
Yes.
Yep.
Very cool. Yeah. So I had partially described to you before. This is dwarves with hammers and picks, kind of as you kind of move around, and you can actually tell that the as you cross the road and like look up to the north on the west side of this building, you can see that the reliefs kind of appear to go all the way around it. And the depiction on this one is definitely dwarves gathering materials from the hills, and it's kind of Thornton, you may. However your character would take this is up to you. It's definitely a glorified version of the actual dirty, sweaty, sooty work that it is. It's more like dwarves just pulling giant rubies from the wall, like, oh, look how easy that was, and nothing.
But
like,
that's how I perceive it to be.
Absolutely.
Even though I've done the dirty, gritty work.
Exactly.
Enjoy it.
No one's got the black lung.
Right. I'm pretty sure I'm immune to that, being a dwarf.
Sure, you've invented it. The road that you crossed on the one side.
Disease. Yeah,
I think so.
so
Yeah,
I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly.
So, are there doors at the south side of this
Yes,
one?
sir.
as
There
well?
are. There's another double set of doors on the south side.
Without asking, I'm just going to quietly peek my head in.
Very good. All right, you peek your head in. Door opens a little rougher than the other doors have, and it is a big building that there are pillars rising up into the darkness above you, as though this is one building, or I'm sorry, a one floor building. So it runs up supporting the roof, and in between the pillars, running up to the north, you can see a kind of a mural taking shape on each side. You can't quite make out the north side of the building, but over to the east appears to be some sort of like pastoral scene that, if you get a little bit closer, you can make out more details about it. Looks like some sort of gigantic painting on the side. There's like some detritus and garbage and stuff, the occasional kind of like dried up splash of blood on the ground.
But it's not full of gold.
There is not a pile of gold sitting in the middle of the room from that you can see from the doorway.
We keep moving.
Okay, very good.
I'm done with that run.
Perception checks, everybody.
Well, 13.
11.
You rolled a 13?
10.
Okay, what'd you have?
13.
You had 13, okay. Thornton, as you kind of step back out, you hear like a sound of some sort of skitter coming from like around the eastern side of the building. You guys are on the next building over, by the way.
Yeah, we're at gold.
Yep.
We're in between.
Yeah,
the barracks.
we'll say it kind of sounds like it was some sort of skittering kind of on the other side of the barracks. Yeah, you guys make your way over to the next building.
Yep.
I will say, looking at this map, is there, like, is this square? Are we able to walk across
Yes.
that?
Yes. Yep. Those roads are basically just worn, again, footprints. Like.
So these are like legitimate roads where we're just kind of walking across roads.
Yes. Yep. And in between, you just found kind of more of like a rough cave floor. Kind of it's got like you can kind of still make out the natural layers of the ground, as though very few people found purpose to walk that way. Mm-hmm. But nothing really of note other than hard stone. Where the paths are, we're just clearly walked on. Maybe caravans and stuff came across them in wheelbarrows with metal wheels and whatnot over the years, over the decades.
Cool.
So you guys make your way over to Gem. The walls on Gem that you immediately are able to see carry a kind of a motif of refinement, and you see things being smelted and poured out. You see things like rocks being chipped away and with kind of a stone version of a gem underneath being revealed. And it looks like kind of like an homage to the refinement of raw materials. Things being kind of poured into blocks and bricks and stuff like that.
The outside of the gem
Outside of the gem one, yep.
All right. I'm going to do the same thing, poke my head in. There's a south door, right?
Yes, sir.
Door?
Yep.
Okay.
You open up another south door and peek in. The door here actually has been kind of like smashed off of its hinges, and it looks like it may or may not have one time have been stone, but then whatever door was there is replaced with maybe wood that has been broken and shattered, and you can just look in. in here, there appears to be another statue, deep within it, basically at the edge of your vision again, of some sort of kind of non-dwarven shaped body. It's about all you can make out from this kind of vague distance, is just the outline of some sort, or the beginning of some sort of statue.
Okay. Nothing else of interest, really?
From the south door? No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, again, no piles of gold. Nobody's saying, hey.
So there's a humanoid-esque body that's not a dwarf in statue form.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm curious about this one.
Okay. You want to walk in?
See, yeah, I want to walk in and take a closer look.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way in. A fairly simple marble floor has been, carved out. And as you make your way towards the statue, you see it's a statue of a male figure with kind of elven features, but the broad, muscular body of a human. It kneels on the floor as though fallen to that position. Both arms reach upward in supplication, and on its face is the mask of grief. Two great feathered wings droop from its back, both sculpted to look broken. The statue was very skillfully crafted, and the artist in the bard probably feels a sense of sadness emanating off the depiction.
I'm going to search this statue.
Okay, does the rest of you guys stay outside?
I follow
We're
him.
follow
Okay.
men.
Oh no.
Otherwise, he's just sitting in the dark.
I'm gonna draw that out loosely.
I have to follow
Just
people
a
that give
statue
me
in the
light.
middle, right?
Yep, statue in the middle. There were 4 pillars around each side. So what's the order in which you guys go in? It's obviously Bard, and then who?
I think it's just Bard got out in front of me, and then the rest of it is
Okay.
usual.
Okay, very cool.
So we've got
The guy who shoots arrows in the back.
What are you looking for?
the black marker.
Oh, I give it a job.
Jeff. DM.
We've got one, and there's a frowny face.
Brownie face.
Con.
And there's
that?
actually, that's fine. And then there's also 4 giant pillars, like kind of in the 4 corners of the room, like just out from the wall. Yep, just like that. Yep, you
They're
guys.
not unhappy.
Right. You guys make your way in. Jake starts to search the. Ura starts to search the statue. Does anybody else do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a stone cutting check on the statue.
Okay.
I'm gonna just kind of move away from the doorway.
Okay.
Hang out.
Which is a history check.
We'll put him back where he was.
It's very it's actually pretty awesome. I just have to double check it because I did it wrong a couple times.
For a history check?
Well, my stone cutting,
Oh, stone.
add double your proficiency bonus to this check instead of your normal. So I add.
So Jake make a Urith make a perception check. Matt Thornton make a stone cutting check.
13 total.
16 total.
Yeah. Sure enough, you guys are kind of poking around and going, man, if that Liam guy can find a hidden thing, I can find a hidden thing. And your guys' hands kind of just like Lady and the Tramp, like slide towards the same point and meet, and you look at each other, and then there's like a little click, and a small stone on the bottom of near the bottom of the statue slides out, and there's a small kind of cavern holding a few things down there.
What?
A few potions.
Potions.
A few jars, sorry.
Any labels on any of them?
Yeah, you pull them out.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
I'll pull them. You're done with
Potions
drawers.
have a history with me.
Yeah. In Dwarven, 2 of them say healing and 2 of them say climbing.
Okay. Let's see. Bard, can you heal yourself?
Nope.
No? Alright, so I give a healing to each of the other party members.
Okay.
Not
So-
shaky.
It's about this time that you're like, whatever you're thinking, you notice that Shaky's gone.
Okay. Yeah, more shaky?
No more Shaky.
Alright, here you go.
Thanks. He's dead.
Whenever he makes a reappearance.
Exactly.
Okay, so then...
If he makes a reappearance.
That's right. Do you say anything about Shaky being gone?
I notice it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say, huh, I guess Shaky's done with us.
At this point, the rest of you notice that Shaky's gone.
Everybody notices.
Maybe
Wait a second. Why would he go away when he's been helping us so long? And we're all going towards the same common goal.
Well, he's deathly afraid of what the jelly roll. I'm making up their names.
Jellyfoot and Red.
Yeah,
Jelly roll.
maybe he could sense or hear that they were coming and split. Should we prepare for battle?
Yeah, but he wanted to kill him.
But he knew he couldn't do it by himself.
Yeah, but why would he leave? He'd want to be around us then.
Let's go check outside.
All right.
Get my bow ready.
Okay, so you guys go out the south side or the north side? There's another set of doors to the north, too.
I would go back the way we came.
Okay, who goes first?
That'll be me.
It's a double set of doors, so two of you can go side by side if you want.
I think we'll just do normal marching order.
Okay. So Thornton and Urith, because Urith can see over Thornton, walk out, and just to the south, kind of so like this is that kind of rough-hewn area of the floor again, just south of this building, the gem building, which is the third building over, and on a small rise, there stands Shaky, like right in the middle, just kind of standing upright, completely not moving, looking towards you guys as you come out. So he's down there. Oh, not the baseball cap guy.
Is he in the chasm or just standing on the
ground? He's not in the chasm. He's just like 20 feet south of the door, on a small rise in the rocks.
I look behind us.
Okay, yep. You don't. Everything looks clear.
I look back at him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys are still in the doorway, and he stands, just kind of like looking at you with a nervous but unreadable expression.
I'm going to yell out to him and say, Shaky, what's going on? Why'd you leave us?
What's shaking?
Oh, boy.
He says, everything fine here. Everything good.
Well, we know he's lying.
Do I sense distress in his voice?
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to ready my bow. Mm-hmm. And I guess slowly walk towards him.
Yeah, I say, hammer in hand. I'm walking out.
So the minute the ranger clears the doors, Shaky says, "Run!" And then you see a sword point jut through his like lower abdomen from the behind, and he like grabs onto himself and falls over sideways. And from right behind him, without a moment's hesitation, comes running a hobgoblin. Comes running at you guys, which I should probably describe what a hobgoblin looks like. Just down here.
Fair enough.
So a kind of a human-sized, very muscular, very lithe kind of creature. This one is wearing all black leather armor with red skin, and it comes running over at you guys. Jake, can you see that at all?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a nice, happy-looking guy, and he comes running at you, and he's got two short swords, one in each hand, one dripping with Shaky's blood, as he sprints towards you nearly silently. Initiative.
Excellent.
21.
17.
10.
All right. So, yes. This person runs up towards you and as to engage. So first up is Urith. You have a moment to react if you would like to.
Okay. Screw this. Tasha's hideous laughter on this guy.
Very cool.
Can we,
Yeah.
just for...
Oh, you want a better map?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. I got another one right here. There's actually not a ton to this one.
I mean, even if it's just a square to see relatively where people are.
For sure. So we'll say like this is the edge of the building that you just came out of. Just kind of. There's this like kind of small rise. So Shaky is laying down in the. Shaky's laying down in the middle of those kind of concentric circles that kind of represent just a small rise in the ground. Yep, exactly. And keep put Shaky in the middle of that. And then I will get you guys. Who looks like a hobgoblin today? Who's got swords? Swords. No one's got swords. Oh wait, you've got hobgoblins in here. No, that's a bugbear. We'll say this guy. He looks tough.
Yeah, that's a different bugbear, but yes.
Yeah, he's a We'll pretend he's our hobgoblin, and he comes like running over towards you guys. So Tasha's hideous laughter. Go ahead. So that's a saving throw, right?
Yep, against wisdom, or his wisdom saving throw.
What happens on a save? No, it's against your charisma.
He's got to roll it right, but he's got to throw his with wisdom. He's got to succeed with a wisdom saving throw.
So he rolled a 15.
15. What was mine? Charisma, which beats my 14.
Nice. And it says a fail on the save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. He actually succeeded on that, so he actually made it.
So you don't get anything though from him.
No.
Succeeding.
Very good. He
Nothing happens.
for sure. He makes so he moves up forward. Thornton, you got a moment.
I've got a moment. I am going to do some things. Is he in my face yet or no?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. First, bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
It is, you choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a melee attack. You have advantage on Wisdom, Perception, and Survival check you make to find it. If the target drops to 0 hit points, end the turn, and you can mark a new creature.
Dan, as you keep hitting it?
No, I'm just gotta get used to it. It's actually fine.
So I'm going to Hunter's Mark him with the bonus action, costing me 1 spell slot.
Okay.
So there we go, perfect. And I am going to hit him with my hammer.
Nice. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. It is 22. 16 rolled.
Yeah, totally a hit.
Okay. So that is 1d10. Just this one. Plus Hunter's Mark, which gives me a d6, I just said. I'm actually going to do d10 plus d6. That is 6 plus 7. So 17 damage.
Wow, nice.
Is my smack upon him.
Yeah, you slam into him really good with 17 damage.
Yep.
Very good. Very good. All right, next up is his turn. He comes and he, leaping through the air, he takes that hit from you, kind of grunts and swings twice at you with his short swords, hitting probably, let's see, which is 19 and 23 versus AC.
Both of which hit. I'm ready to write down how many hit points I lose.
And I will tell you.
As soon as you figure it out.
You lose 3 and 8, so 11, as he kind of like slashes you brutally with his 2 short swords.
Okay.
Next up is Liam.
Okay. Sorry, I'm reading up on one of my spells real fast.
Okay.
Okay, alright. So I'm going to use one of my spell slots and use Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, which is a minute long, a mass of thorny vines appear at the point of impact, and the target must succeed at a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends.
So that'll be on your next hit, right?
It's a bonus action, so
Yeah.
I could do it before I would.
No, sure, but on your next weapon hit, the ensnaring strike happens.
Wouldn't it happen on this one as I do it before I
Yeah.
shoot?
Yeah, but you haven't, which would be your
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Next successful hit.
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't technically hit.
I just meant it didn't happen right now.
No,
It'll
no,
happen in
yeah,
a second. Yeah.
It's ready to go.
Okay, make your attack and see
Is
if
he
you hit.
is he a large?
Nope, he's a normal sized creature, medium.
So very quickly,
Yeah.
this is concentration. I got hit. Do I need to do... My Hunter's Mark is concentration. Do I need to do a saving throw?
Yeah, you have to do a DC. Let's say he hit you twice, so we'll say you have to make a DC You have to do 2 DC 12 checks.
18 and 15.
Nice. Keep your hunter's mark on.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
So,
If it was a good filler.
yeah, I was sorry. It's the first time I've used this spell. Okay, so I'm using an ensnaring strike and shoot an arrow at him. For 21.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, that's so ridiculous.
I like hitting. I enjoy that part of the game. That makes me happy.
So 1d8 plus 5 is 9 damage.
Okay, and then what does your ensnaring strike do?
So he's tangled, and on the start of his turn, he takes 1d6 damage and has a saving throw to be restrained or not.
Gotcha. Okay.
If he is restrained, then he can't move, and the next turn he'll take another d6, and then
Very good.
Another check.
yeah, which a creature is restrained by the vines, or one that can touch the creature can use an action to make a strength check to try to break the vines to
Sure.
release
Got
him.
it.
Okay. Very good. So these ethereal vines wrap up around his leg, and he howls in pain. Urith, your turn.
Okay. How is Shaky doing?
Shaky is Shaky on his turn. He kind of like tried to sit up, grimaced in pain, and then rolled sideways down this hill, and is now over here. And he's leaving kind of like a trail of spurting goblin blood from his side.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to him and give him a potion quick.
Oh, nice.
That's way nicer than I was going to be.
Very good. Yeah, you run
so
over.
far, he's the one who killed off half of them while we were trying to deal with the bridge.
He ran off. Yeah, absolutely, man. You run over there, and you have to grab him to kind of get his attention. As he's trying to deal with his wound, and you feel his like leathery green skin, kind of very feverish and stuff. As he looks up at you, he sees the potion, and kind of looks at you like, "What?" Like he doesn't recognize what it is.
Drink this.
Just dump it down his throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, yeah, so you pour it, like, half of it splooshes all over his face, but he's small, so he only need half of it to be successful. And he, like, hitches and groans and twists, and you see the wound on his side kind of, like, knit together and close up, and the blood dries and flakes away, and he looks down miraculously and starts to try and get to his feet. And he gives you a smile of happy bloodlust. Happy bloodlust. Hi, Slasha. So that was your turn, Urith. Thornton.
I would like to hit him again.
Very good.
Yes. So I've still got my hunter's mark.
Yep.
I've still got an inspiration point, actually. I'm thinking...
Did you give everybody an inspiration?
Yep,
point
I did.
At the end of last round.
Because I just edited that episode today. So
So do I get... Am I at two inspiration
everybody
points?
has one.
Oh, just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's a big discussion where Matt complained about having to how he used his, even though he would have been successful in the roll.
No, that's all right. I forgot about it. Okay. So it's actually a bonus
Technically
action.
speaking, it was my inspiration point anyways.
I know.
I'm going to use Searing Smite.
Okay.
Question mark?
Exclamation point. Or Interrobang. All right. So I'm going to swing with my Warhammer at him.
Very cool.
9. Oh, sorry, 11.
Yeah, that does not hit. He shrugs it off of his armor. Is there anything with your snaring strike?
This is just the next time you hit,
Okay,
so it
very
just
cool.
sits.
Yep, that's cool. Yeah, we'll say he actually, like, even though his legs are entwined, he kind of like leans back, and your hammer swings over his face, and he pushes himself back up.
For the sake of doing it, since I have a move,
Yeah,
I'm going to move back here. Just
very cool. Oh, that's very smart. Okay, so he has to try and get unstuck.
So first he takes a d6 damage.
Okay.
Which is this guy. So he takes 6 damage.
Wow.
That's all of it.
Yep.
And then it just says a strength saving throw, but I don't know what he throws against. Like, is there a specific number or?
Yes. You would have a spell casting ability number.
Yeah, spell save DC should be calculated.
What's your Spell modifier.
My spell modifier is 3.
What's your wisdom? Is that your main? When you cast a spell, is it wisdom that you're using?
Yeah. 16 is wisdom.
Oh, so plus 3.
Plus
so
3.
let's say it's 13.
Okay.
Not seeing anything at the moment. I know it's probably higher than that, but he doesn't make it. Okay. So he took the damage, and then he made the check. So now he's ensnared.
He's just stuck in place.
Yep.
Okay. So he will. Since he can't move, he will pull a dagger from his waist.
Oh, okay, wait.
So it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier. So 8 plus 2.
So it would have been 13. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Lucky
So
guys.
Solid.
So go ahead and write it in.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know.
Just to, no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. That's what we like to see. Can he cut himself out of this? Not really. I know it's magical and
Not via the description.
That's totally fine.
The
someone
description
else.
said someone else had to pull him out.
Yeah, someone else could
or
do
he has
another strength check against it to try to cut him free.
Okay.
But he already tried to cut himself free.
Well, he failed his save, and yep.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So
Are you happy without the dice tower at the moment?
Shh, I'm not saying anything about how good these dice are rolling for me right now. So he has 2 short swords, and he puts them both in one hand, pulls a dagger from his hip, and whips it at. I'm just trying to decide evens or odds. So he whips it at Thornton and does 12 points of damage because he rolled a critical 20, and buries it into your something or other. Your body.
My sternum.
Yeah, in your sternum. You put a big scratch in your warhammer, and it hurts your pride for 12 damage. and then he tries to cut at the vines unsuccessfally, not knowing that the spell could not be cut away because he saw she throw vines. That was his turn. Actually, he gets those 2 attacks. Yeah. So to get out of, how long does this last?
A minute.
A minute. Okay.
I'm bloodied, by the way.
All right. Next round, or no, I'm sorry, next person up is Liam.
I will just shoot another arrow at him.
Very good.
That's what I enjoy doing.
That's what you do.
That's what Maine does. Crab cakes, football. Oh boy.
Roll the 2.
11.
No. Fire an arrow. He nimbly kind of dodges under it as he braces to push himself out of your spell on his next turn. Are you gonna move?
No, I'm happy where I'm at.
Okay. Shaky gets to his feet, pulls Thornton's javelin from his waist where he had it kind of stored and never pulled it out, and hucks it at the hobgoblin. And the hobgoblin smacks it out of the air. He has about as much success as.
Sorry, I'm giving a couple users timeouts because they're being rude.
Oh. No.
600 seconds.
Oh, timeouts. That's kind of neat.
Yeah. So think about what you've done.
Hoping that it. Oh, fuck. Hey, there's my rolls. Natural 1.
Hoping that it does something other than what it just did.